One of my subscribers sent me this email and it said, "Sir, I would like to be anonymous, but I sincerely have a question for you." I said, "Yeah, go ahead, ask." And sir, according to you, why do our Indians get paid so poor salaries, such bad salaries, or why do Indians get paid peanuts? Something in those lines. So I said, it's a good topic. I'll make a video and I'll send it across. He said, "Thank you, sir." Okay. So the question, why do our Indians get paid peanuts? Despite the fact that technically they are so sound, despite the fact that they are really they're not uneducated people, they are educated people, people who study, people who work hard, people who get good academic marks. Yet, so many of them get poor salaries. So what are some of the reasons? Now, obviously, people externally will say, "Oh, they don't know how to dress, they smell bad, they don't know how to market themselves, they don't know grooming." Fine, all that I'll agree with you. Fine. That we all know. But what is the root cause? From where does the root cause start? See, it's very easy to just point at the external variables. Grooming is very important. You obviously wouldn't want to consider a candidate who's smelly, stinky, who doesn't know how to groom, who has, just like how I have a beard, have gorilla hair all over his face and hair pouting out of his chest, and he looks like a Planet of the Apes candidate. Okay. And yes, you wouldn't want a sewage treatment plant sitting next to you in the office. You don't want someone who sounds funny. Wage, those mannerisms. Fine, all that is fine. But these are external factors. By the way, I want you to Google search. His name is Ram Charan. Okay, Ram Charan. He is a consultant that has a thick Indian accent. But he's paid millions for his time. He's just management expert. In fact, he's so much in demand. This is a fact, this is not stories or urban legends. His shirt, he likes it ironed and pressed in a particular, through a particular laundry in a particular format. The company makes sure that his shirt, office shirt, is sent via aircraft, like airplane, to his laundry and transported back just the way he likes. He commands that much respect and demand. He can literally make people dance. Gets millions for his wisdom. But here's the funny thing. He has a thick Indian accent. So the point I'm trying to make here is, your accent and all that, these are external variables. Do they matter? Yes, but not as much as the parts I'm going to share with you. And please stop taking Sundar Pichai and Satya Nadella. These are exceptions to the rule. 1 in 1 billion or 1.4 billion. One. They don't represent the whole of India. Okay? It's like one person won $1 billion lottery. Doesn't mean you start taking... Everyone can win $1 billion. Yeah, everyone can, but how many win? Just because one guy won an Oscar doesn't mean every actor will win an Oscar. You have to use common sense. So we'll not take the exception. We are taking the majority. Majority like you and me. Okay? Now, are they educated Indians? Yes, many. Are they talented, skilled? Do they know their job? 100%. But then why do they get peanuts? The first basic problem is in India, the currency value, okay, is in rupees. So when they go abroad to Gulf states, they check what is the market price that these people get there. So if a guy is getting, let's say, $1,000, but he's coming and asking for $5,000, they'll go and check in the country what is the standard salary that they're paying. $1,000. They'll say, I'll pay you 1,200, 1,500. And if you say no, then comes the second problem. The over-excess population of India. Like they say, you go to the moon also, there is an Indian. Like even if you land on a new planet, there's this joke. You land on a new planet, you'll see an Indian selling tea over there. And why that is funny is because that is how, especially South Indians, Keralites, people see it as an insult. I see it as a compliment. I see it as being enterprising. In fact, when India landed its aircraft on the dark side of the moon, a lot of Brits, the uneducated ones, they were like putting these images of a train where, I don't know, Pakistani or Bangladeshi it was. They say, oh, now we'll have Indians like this. And they were making fun of them. Because their pride and their ego could not accept that the country that once they took advantage of and they ruled is today dominating them in every way possible. They can't bear it. It's their insecurities and these are trash crowds, these are shit crowds. These are not classy people. So when I see such comments, I don't bother. Like they keep, remember there's two sides to the story. Like when they say, oh sheesh, Thailand is giving Indians visa on arrival. Like, oh shit, now the curry is smelling and this and that, they start commenting. I don't get angry because there's an element of truth. Yes, Indian food is smelly. Yes, majority of Indians who before didn't have any money, today have money, they travel, they don't know how to behave. Yes, Indians they love, like Russell Peters says, we are proud of our cheapness. They will go and bargain even with a hooker. Okay, how much for one? Okay, $100. Okay, me and my friend, okay? Me and my friend and my friend. Okay, last price, 80. Okay, 50. It's a habit. But it comes from surviving tough days. But the problem is, even though now they may have money to buy an iPhone, the cheapness or that DNA of bargaining never goes away. Okay? So the first one is, I told you, the rupee. And they compare the price. So someone in United States, maybe he'll get paid per hour. Maybe $8 an hour, or 8 euros, or 15 euros. Do you seriously think an Indian will get paid 15 euros an hour? No, they'll get paid a monthly salary. In fact, I just realized this once I started to get Indian clients. If you ask them their salary, they will give you a salary per annual salary. So I used to always think they were saying monthly salary. It's annual. And they say it in rupees. That's why you'll get Indians use currency value like lakhs, crores. Some Westerners are like, what is a crore? So that's how they say millions and billions or whatever. All right. So first is the currency value. Indian rupee is comparatively weak. The second is, those are the salaries which people accept in India. And the third one is, the population is so much. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. But if you give a job advert, if in a normal country you'll get 100 applicants, in India you'll get maybe, there are videos of this, when they are searching for placements for Dubai or anything, 5 kilometers long line, sometimes 2 kilometers. In Kerala, when Lulu, which is a brand in Dubai, UAE, they're opening a new hypermarket and they wanted people from India. It seems 2,000 or 3,000, 20,000 or something plus showed up. 20,000 for like hardly a few positions. So the problem is, there are more people and there are less jobs. And because people earn in rupees, they earn very low. You don't save anything, so people are desperate to want to get out. And they can't get out because they don't have the money to migrate. Indian passport is not visa on arrival for US and all that. You need to have a healthy bank balance, which will be evaluated by the embassy. So they are just desperate. So if you, let's say I'm offering an Indian a salary, say $1,000, and he says, no, I want $2,000, I can tell him, thank you. Same skill, if I keep trying, I'll get somebody who will be desperate and will say, sir, I don't have a job. I have the skill. I'm desperate. They'll actually say this. I have a mother to feed. I have a family to take care of. I'll accept it. You can't help it, yeah. It's not... I sometimes feel sorry for these guys because they don't have a choice. I chat with so many youngsters. They are intelligent, they are smart, they read books. Like, imagine, some of them even tell me, like in their 20s, they're reading Noel, Noel Harris, Homo sapiens and Dewey's and all that. And the intelligence is incredible. But when I ask them, what is the salary you're earning? What are you working? I get shocked. In fact, I was lately, which I've shared with you, I was shocked when one banker, senior banker of a bank in, I think, Hyderabad, he's getting paid per month. A senior manager is getting paid per month what I make in 1.5 hours. And I was absolutely shocked. I was like, are you fucking serious? See, remember, all this plays against you. Okay. Then comes the variables. Like you said, they don't know how to dress. Even when I was young, I didn't know how to dress. I'm being honest here. I used to think wearing a check shirt, seriously, this was my formal attire. I wore a bright red tie. Louis Philippe was a brand of clothes. I wore a green and neon yellow check shirt, blue trousers, white socks which were fluffy because Michael Jackson used to wear it. I used to think that is how you normally wear. Shiny shoes, 2 earrings, okay? I had glasses which are cheap, but silver, shiny silver, round. And my hair, I would put so much of gel, like maybe half a bottle of gel, my hair was long, and put it at the back. And I would put perfume, like so much of perfume, that if there were a couple of insects around, I think they would die of suffocation. And, my shoes were brown, leather brown. And I used to always wonder why I was not getting a job. Because I look like a fucking clown here. Like Joker, of Batman. So, who was there to guide me? This was in my 20s. Who was there to guide me? There was no internet. Today, okay, there is internet, there is information, but yet people, because they're swamped with so much information, they don't know where to go, who to ask, and what to do. And, okay, there is a free economy where people can ask. There are websites they can learn from. Yet, I think it comes down to the next point, where because of that cheapness, that cheap attitude, and the want for free, they don't go to someone who's professional, who can guide and mentor them. They just feel they can search online and get something and impress someone. What do you think is happening nowadays? People use OpenAI, ChatGPT to write their cover letters, to write their emails, to write their CVs. I'm able to spot it in seconds because every single day I receive maybe 5 or 6 of them. I see it's so easy to spot here. And the fact is, hey doggy, yes, how are you? Come. He's a new dog, so he's a little hyper. Yes, doggy. Wanna come? Come. No, I don't want to come. If you go towards the dog, he will run away. But if you run, he'll chase you. Okay, so what was I saying was, So they believe in this free. They go to OpenAI, ChatGPT, because it's the easiest way out. It's free, no? And I really feel sad and sorry for these guys, because why do they come to me? It's like the last resort. Sir, so this is my CV, this is my cover letter. Why I'm not getting a job? I tell them outright, boss, because you've taken OpenAI, ChatGPT, all this software to design your CV. Sir, can you help me? Can I help you? It's my business. It's a service I provide. I don't do it for free. No, sir, what would you advise me? Change it. Yeah, sir, can you tell me, don't help me, but can you tell me what to change? Or can you give me a website to change? See, there again. And I realize I'm talking to a brick wall, because this guy is not going to understand. I just have to block him. Unfortunate, but this is the reality, no? This attitude of our Indians, free, cheap, easy way out. You cannot succeed this way, man. You cannot achieve anything worthwhile in life with this free mentality and this attitude that it should come easy. And then, if that was not bad enough, the next problem why Indians get paid bad salaries is the habits, mannerisms, and behaviors that come from the culture. Gossiping, talking behind people's back, not focusing on themselves but be more interested in others, people, business. Then when they want something, they'll be very nice. But if you don't give it to them, they'll literally abuse you. Huh? And being fake. Okay, in the corporate world, there's a degree of fakeness. But this kind of fakeness that our Indian show sometimes is horrifying. Like, for example, I'll give a simple example. This young man asked me, can you help me for the CV and job and this and that, kept begging, pleading, he wanted it for free. I told him, no, sorry, can't. And when he kept spamming and spamming and spamming, finally I ignored it. Finally he started my WhatsApp, and then he started to call me. So, you're calling me, so I had to block him. To my shock, this guy didn't stop there. He took another phone and started calling me from there. And in that, he's not asking me for help. He's giving me abusive terms. Your mother, your father, your wife, I fucked your daughter. Why? Because I blocked him. His ego couldn't handle it. And then last but not the least, I don't know why, but our Indians don't use common sense. They just believe they are entitled to it. The sense of entitlement. I've told you, there are people, I'm not joking when I tell you this. I've shared with my groups, hiding the name, the email. I've shared just the text where they've written. One guy who was getting, I think, I don't know, if I recollect, female, sorry. She was getting around 2 lakhs, huh? I think it's 200,000 rupees, 200,000 rupees per month in India as an IT person, okay? True story, huh? Let it sink in. 2 lakh or 200,000 Indian rupees. She came to Dubai. Do you know how much is she asking for? Before I answer, you give a guess. If she's getting 200,000 rupees, how much does she want in Dubai? Okay, type it out. You're done? Okay. Then let's see if your answer is right. Don't wait for my answer and then type. So I hope you have done it. Okay. This is what she said. She wants 2 lakhs is what she was getting in India. Add one more zero. That becomes 20 lakhs. I'm sure you must have done that. Then add one more zero. I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. From 2 lakhs, she wanted 2 crores. Or from 200,000, she wanted straight away 20 million. Because after 200,000, 1 zero is 2 million, then 20. Not exaggerating. I've shown this to my group. Just the conversation bit. And if you see her photograph, she looks like one of those middle-aged aunties who will cook in the kitchen. And when I asked her, can you just explain to me what is the logic behind asking not the same salary, not 10 times, like literally, what, 100 times? What she told me is, I have standards to meet. The cost of living is high in Dubai. I have a family to feed. I want a good life. I don't want to be a slave. And the company should value and respect me. And she was telling, like your videos say, we are not inferior. We have to believe in ourselves. If a white person is getting, even I should get. I was like, I don't know where I said that. And then, if you thought that was all she wanted, no, it didn't end there. She also wanted transportation, a driver. She wanted free education for her children. She wanted insurance. And you can keep adding whatever. I just told her, wish you all the best. She asked me, can my service or my advice guarantee her she'll get this? I said, my dear, I've never accomplished such a great feat. If you get someone, please pay them hell lot of money. I'm not the guy to achieve this. This is the ignorance of our Indians. 10 times, 20 times. This was the most extreme. 100 times. 100 times, not, it's like 100x. See, end of the day, I'll tell you, getting big salaries is not something unreasonable. Yes, we all want to earn more. We all want to get better jobs. But the shortcut method is not going to work. OpenAI, ChatGPT is not going to hide your flaws. And you think you can fool people, you can't. People have got used to it now already. It's already done. Everyone's finished abusing, overusing ChatGPT, OpenAI with their cover letters, CVs. And now the market is saturated with this bullshit. Okay, so it's not going to work. That is why companies, I posted a previous video, they'll talk to you. They'll not ask you the questions you prepared for. The second thing is, as an Indian, you will have enough and more. See the spider, you can't see it, but you will just see. See? He tries to camouflage himself. It's a good thing my eyesight is sharp, otherwise I wouldn't be able to see him. Sometimes you see snakes flying like that and you think it's a twig or something. So the next thing is the fact that, remember, while you're asking for X as a salary, there are another 20 guys outside the door who'll ask for lesser than you. And they'll have the same skill as you, maybe even better, maybe more experience. So the question is, why you? Okay? And yes, these other variables do matter. Your upbringing, your style, your mannerisms, your grooming, how you portray yourself, how you communicate, how you treat others, which schools and colleges do not teach. And last but not the least, it has to be part of your personality, which is where personal branding comes in. You can't fake it only in the workplace and then be a jackass outside. It has to be part of you. And it has to be naturally fitting into you. Otherwise, you're putting on a facade, you're putting on a fake gimmick, which will not work. That is why when I work with clients now, I tell them, let's bring out your true identity out. And that is why the clients I work, especially in the long term, we achieve, at some point, we 100% achieve the result we are looking for. Because it takes time to adopt a new style, a new strategy. But once it's natural to you, it will be you for the rest of your life. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know, why do you feel our Indians get paid peanuts? Is it the education system? Is it lack of skill? Is it overpopulation? Is it excessive competition? Or is it just that few Indians have ruined the names of most Indians? Or vice versa, most Indians have destroyed the name of the good Indians. Or maybe you'll have another theory, market is just bad. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Feel free. And I'm sure this will be a worthwhile discussion. All right. You guys take care. It's me signing off. Ciao.